Hello, hello, beautiful earth angels, cycle breakers, empaths. This is Jill Kempner, angel coach, alchemist, and author of Receiving from Your Angels. And this is day 30 of 30 days of courage, visibility, and angels. I am honored to be here. I am celebrating the ultimate day. Yesterday was the penultimate day. Today is the ultimate day. I did it. I went live every day for 30 days. And I do feel that my intentions came to fruition. The number one intention was for me to heal that little resistance I would have to going live, unscripted, unpolished. If I just had a download coming through and and healing the fear of both being more visible and more vulnerable, and that fear of just not making sense. And it's interesting because I got tripped up in my podcast today because I copied the wrong set of notes and I had to kind of like scramble. And I felt the old Jill come back, one of judgment and criticism. And I just had to, and then I had a client right away, and then I had other stuff to do, and then this. So I'm still in process with that, but it's all good. And I'm just laughing because that's like, the podcast is a little easier, if you would say, because I have a script and I have a little, it's all, supposed to be polished. But what I realized was that what happened in the podcast today was the shadow, right? Was the shadow of my fuel, the shadow of simplicity. And honestly, it was an easy mistake I could have fixed, and I did fix it live in person. I don't think anyone would know I made a mistake, other than I repeated myself several times. Sorry, my throat's scratchy. Right before I got on, I was like, ugh. And the second I realized that it was just the shadow of my fuel, and here's what I mean. Right before I went live in my new time on my weekly podcast, I heard my soul say, like, sit down and just review everything again. But instead of doing that, I like cleaned up, straightened up my son's bedroom and like did some other stuff because I was sure that I had copied the right notes. And when I was, going through the thing, and it's a combination of me flowing and sharing, and then also reading my script, right? Reading the notes. I realized that like something was missing. I was like, wait, this isn't the right set of notes. So anyway, I fixed it overall. But it was an easy fix, is what I'm trying to say. And the old Jill would have been like activated and like I was a little activated, but I also realized like, wait, I was in the shadow of my fuel, laugh it off and just move forward. Actually, laughter is the best medicine is one of my cards today. Actually, my personal reading today was so fabulous. So I'm just like wondering why like my voice is so strained right now. So angels, can you work on that? Thank you. Okay. So I am here to serve those highly sensitive, highly intuitive souls who are ready to take what is heavy, leaden, painful, traumatic in your life and turn it into spiritual gold. And ultimately, in these 30 days, I wanted to add value to your life. And by showing up authentically, showing up vulnerably, being more visible, sharing more of my story, and whether I was sharing an angel teaching or I was sharing something about my upcoming programs, or sharing more of who I am. And I feel like I achieved that goal. So I am celebrating that I did it. I showed up every day for 30 days, that I am stronger for it. I'm like in it now, I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to share my medicine to the next level. I'm in it to continue to add value to your life. Okay. Not sure why my throat is activated right now, but I do know what I wanted to talk about today. So the teaching today was, it's about the heart of Source. And something happened yesterday for me. You know, I had the penultimate day. I did day 29. I had a busy day because Mondays is usually my admin day where I'm doing, I'm getting ready for the week ahead. I'm getting ready for my clients. I'm just putting together the week. And I was feeling, and I've been talking about for a couple days, this little bit of resistance or friction that I hadn't reached my goal in my mind of the number of Angel Reiki students that I wanted to have by a certain date. There's still time to enroll. It's all good. But I realized that I was sort of getting down on myself, right? I had a part that was feeling disappointed. I was having a part that was criticizing me. And yesterday, through my angel card reading, through the relax, release, receive process, through my devotion to simplicity, something shifted and I just surrendered. I surrendered the old goal. I surrendered my judgment and disappointment. I surrendered my attachment to how many people are supposed to be in this training. And I just surrendered it. And I said, you know what? If it's only 4 people this time, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. It's exactly the way it needs to be. And in that surrendering, what happened was I just got lighter. You know, I just felt lighter. And then I felt more open to those 2 other souls who are meant to drop in. So, excuse me. So, the Angel Reiki immersion begins on Saturday, January 24th. It's from 10 to 4 p.m. Central Time over Zoom. And there's many reasons that I did this training over Zoom. Well, first of all, I've done it over Zoom 2 other times and it was amazing. Second of all, we can connect across the heart waves so that people across the country and across the globe could join. And that happened for the last one that I taught. And there's a replay of all the healings, all the healing, all the downloads. You know, oftentimes when I'm channeling and teaching and someone will say, hey, wait, can you say that again? And I'm like, I don't know if I can say that again because I just channeled something. So I love the fact that there is going to be a recording of these offerings. Angel Reiki immersion consists of level 1 and the first 2 Angel Reiki symbols and their 6 associated archangels. In level 1, we're going to activate your energetic roots and your 13 spiritual chakras. So you're going to receive an attunement to the angelic, to the Angel Reiki lineage with an activation of the first 2 symbols. And then you're going to learn all about those symbols, how to write them, how to draw them, how to access them, how they connect with the archangels. You're going to learn about the archangels and their medicine. And then we're going to spend time with 2 layers of the energy body, the energetic roots and your universe and your chakra temples. In Angel Reiki, we discuss, learn about, and activate your 13 spiritual chakras. And if that's a new concept to you, totally fine. You could know a ton about chakras, or you could know nothing about chakras, and you can join this training. And then you're going to learn how to give yourself Angel Reiki for 5 minutes. You're going to have and you're going to be invited into a 14-day Angel Reiki journey. This is level 1. It's on Saturday, January 24th. I think that's everything about that. Level 2 begins on February 7th. Same Saturday, 10 to 4 Central Time, Zoom. And in level 2, you're going to learn the next 2 Angel Reiki symbols. And their associated archangels. And then we're going to dive into another layer of the energy body, which is the universal parts and emotional healing. And it's just going to be so beautiful and so amazing. And of course, you receive an attunement in that. And in each level, you receive a manual as well, right? This is a training. But this time I did it differently. Instead of offering level 1 and having open to the public, I decided to bring all 3. My angels guided me to make it an immersion, because I really believe level 1, 2, and 3 need to be done together in a sacred paced timing. Because those 5 symbols, although individually are amazingly powerful and have so much healing potential, when we put all 5 together, there's a power and a completion and a potency that is not there when you just learn level 1. So that was my guidance, to put them all together. And then level 3, which will be March 7th. And that is the final, 5th and final Angel Reiki symbol, the associated archangels. And then in that training, we're going to talk about the layer of your energy body, your aura. There's an amazing up-leveled Angel Reiki chant, which it'll be the first time I'm teaching that. You'll learn it. You'll learn the level 1 chant, the level 2 chant, and then the level 3 chant, which brings all 5 symbols together. And in that particular training, there's going to be 3 processes that we go through together. One is distant healing, one is space clearing, and one is healing a past life. With the symbols, with the archangels. It's so powerful. I cannot wait for this training. I'm so excited. If you're excited like me and you want to join, there's 2 more openings. As I said yesterday, I surrendered and said, I'm so happy with these 4 people. And if that is who it's meant to be, I'm all about it. I'm all in. So I surrendered some attachment. I surrendered some ego. I surrendered some disappointment in this old belief or old intention. And I just said, let's create a new intention, right? The most aligned souls who are meant to be part of this immersion. And understand that after this immersion, if it goes as well as I think it's going to go, I definitely plan on offering again. I just don't know if I'm going to do it once or twice a year, essentially. Okay, on to the Heart of Source. So this was my Oracle card. I pull in the beginning of every month, I pull a bunch of Oracle cards based on my fuel. That just helps me. That just helps me stay in the flow of my angel's love, helps me embody my fuel, helps me just stay focused on my soul's mission. And so one of my cards for simplicity this month was Heart of Source. And I'm like, you can't make this stuff up, because Reiki in its purest essence is universal life force energy. Reiki equals unconditional love. And that unconditional love is coming from the Heart of Source. This card says, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. And first of all, just look at how beautiful that is. Who knows if this is what the Heart of Source really looks like, but I think it's a beautiful interpretation and representation, as well as we can put a vision into this center of love. And so what came to me was, thank you. And then Angel Reiki, right? Reiki is this unconditional love. And how we channel the Reiki or send the Reiki is through sacred symbols. And these sacred symbols focus the Reiki ray, right? They bring in the Reiki ray. And that it's coming directly from the heart of source. So the heart of source is where Reiki comes from, right? And Reiki is not connected with any one religion. Reiki is not, it's not bound by a religion because it's love, right? And love is, we hope that love is at the center of every religion, right? So there's no religious affiliation, dogma, or doctrine with Reiki. So whatever mindset you're coming from, whatever your upbringing was, or your spirituality was, or your religious upbringing was, it's all love. So Reiki is pure unconditional love. And how you, I don't know if I want to say gain access to that love, because the love is always there, but how you get initiated into channeling this specific form of love, we think about Reiki love, is through an attunement. And you receive an attunement. And when we do them virtually, and I think this is on my Angel Reiki immersion page, I talk about attunements and I go into like what's an attunement and why it's so important and sort of the sacredness of the attunement process. But essentially it's an energetic alignment to this particular ray of healing, the Reiki ray, and to the specific symbols that bring, I mean, love is love. Love is all here. You don't need a Reiki and Angel Reiki to be a channel of unconditional love. Understand that you're already a channel of unconditional love. If you're here, if you're attracted to my work, if you're attracted to, the work that I'm doing, the work that I'm sharing, you're already a highly sensitive, highly intuitive soul. You're already a channel of love. And we can have static on the channel, right? And what's the static? The static is our pain, our trauma, our wounds. And now let me go back and say our unalchemized pain, our unalchemized trauma, our unalchemized wounds, right? That's the static on the channel. So everyone's a channel of unconditional love. Everyone can send love and radiate love and bring love into a space, into a room, into a body part. And this particular form of energy medicine is just so potent and so powerful. And so not only are you receiving an attunement to these sacred symbols and to the Reiki ray and to the Reiki lineage, you're also receiving it in this particular training to the archangels who empower that symbol, hold that symbol. And so it's just a slight little up level. So if you're listening to this, whenever you do, and you're like, oh, I already have Reiki, but you don't have Angel Reiki, consider the next level, the next iteration of Reiki for you on your journey. Actually, I think right now, everyone in this training actually has some Reiki, whether it's, I know there's 2 masters and some that have some level, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or all of them are 1. And I was like, wow. And they're ready for the next level, the next iteration, the next expression of Reiki for them. And honestly, when we bring the art, Reiki in and of itself, the traditional Usui Reiki is awesome. It's so powerful. That's what this is based on. That's what I studied. The traditional Usui Reiki. And then, as I shared in a couple episodes ago, after I tore my knee, I got the download to merge the 5 Angel Reiki symbols, the 5 Reiki symbols with the archangels and elements. And then Angel Reiki was born. So, yeah, I'm just honored. I'm honored to share this medicine in this way. I'm honored to Be a vessel for this, be a channel for this. And actually, one of my other cards this month is Angel of Channeling. And I thought, oh my God, that is going to be, I'm going to be doing a lot of channeling, right? Because I'm going to be channeling these attunements. Oh, I wanted to say that. Thank you. Back to the attunement for a moment. Understand that when we do these attunements virtually, when we do these attunements over the heart waves, it's actually your soul, as guided by the archangels, as guided by the Reiki lineage. Your soul is giving you the attunement, as guided by me, right? My soul. Your soul is giving you this attunement. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, at first when I don't want to go into all that. I think I talked about that in my attunement video, which is on the Angel Reiki immersion page. So we'll leave it at that. So the teaching today is you are already a channel of unconditional love. And you have the ability to bring love, to radiate love, to vibrate love everywhere you go. Like just as who you are, your essence. And then if you feel like, hey, I want to up-level this love, I want to bring more love, let's do it, right? In the Angel Reiki immersion. So by the end of the Angel Reiki immersion, you are going to be an Angel Reiki level 3 practitioner. What does that mean? It means that you can give Angel Reiki to other people and make money doing it, right? You can do it. You can do it as a free heart offering. You can do it as a career. You can do it as a side job. It's up to you how you want to use it. Or it could just be for yourself, right? Your own healing. And I don't want to say, let me take that back. Let's start it over again. By the end, you're going to be an awesome channel of the angels. And be able to give yourself healing every single day for every pain, for every issue in the tissue, for every ailment, for every wound, for every worry. And my intention with the Angel Reiki is not just that you relax, release, receive. It's not just that you heal. It's not just that you get relief. It's that you actually use it to alchemize, to fully transform your peace into pain, your pain into peace, and get all the gems of the journey. Right? That's all that matters, is that you're getting the gems of the journey, that you're getting the gems, the wisdom, the medicine from whatever that wound is, whatever that pain is, whatever that trauma is. And so when we channel Angel Reiki, our intention is that we are drawing universal life force energy into our physicality, into our energy body and physical body through our chakras, right? Crown chakra, heart chakra, secondary palm chakras in the hands. And the source is source. Pure source love. So it's not energy coming from me. It's not energy coming from you. It's coming from source. And that's unlimited. And that's actually your true essence, right? Is unlimited source, unconditional love energy. So why I love Reiki and Angel Reiki is it reminds us of who we are. Loving, creative, powerful children of God who are here to be a channel of love, be a vessel of love, be a being of love. Just like the archangels are, just like the angels are. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think there's something else I want to say. I'm actually kind of sad. I have this part that's really sad that my 30 days is ending. I want to say this here. I intend to go live every day for 5 days. I don't know if it's going to be here or Facebook. And talk about the Angelic Alchemist membership, which is the other program I'm launching this year. That doesn't we don't kick that off until March, but there's a early bird founding members pricing and bonus offer and all of that. So I'm going to talk all about that. I have a free ceremony on January 22nd. I'm going to do all that in the next 5 days from January 7th through January 11th when the founding member doors open. And you bet you me, I purposefully chose 1/11/2026 to open up the membership. Yes, that was intentional. Absolutely. We're opening it up on a massive portal day. It's not only 1/11, which happens every year, no matter what. There's January 11th, but it's 1/11/1 because it's a universal 1 year. And I'll be talking about all about that in this next video series. So this was about showing up every day, being vulnerable, being visible, and adding value to your life. And I really hope I did that, even with my scratchy throat today. I don't know what happened, but it just like, I think I had some like allergen, but it was interesting because I felt perfectly fine. And then the second I sat down to do this, like my throat got scratchy. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm asking and I'm willing to learn. And actually what's interesting is I'm about to have Angel Reiki from a student who's doing a practice session. And she's actually coming here in a little bit. So I'm really excited to relax and receive. Eee. Okay, what else? I love you all. I'm so grateful for all of you. I hope I added value to your life through this series. I hope I touched your heart, and I hope it continues to touch people's hearts with my just showing up authentically. It's funny because I really had a part that wanted to like close this video and like go get a cough drop and like come back. But the angel said, just keep going. Like for some reason this is happening, even though I don't understand it, stay the course and keep going. So I'm sending you that all encompassing love of source that you already are. And I'm here to help you remember that, right? Angel Reiki is here to help you remember that. And if it's not Angel Reiki, understand that I have a lot of other ways that you can connect with me and my medicine. My book, I forgot to bring my Angel Reiki. I promised I would get I promised myself 2 times in a row and forgot to bring the little manual. So anyway, you'll have to catch me on Facebook or future videos that I do. I love you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Yay, we're dancing. Oh, that's right. I probably going to do a little dance party. It's hard to dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Celebrate 30 days. All right.